Hey guys, today we're here to talk about the Joy-Con controller adapters from Fastnail. Now the Nintendo Switch has been out over a year and a half now, and it's an incredibly versatile machine. You can play it in handheld mode, you can dock it and play it in your TV, either with a Pro controller or with the Joy-Cons that are provided. They even have a little controller base here that you can put the Joy-Cons in and use it as a normal controller. But what if you want to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or another multiplayer game with a friend and you only have two Joy-Cons? Now in the stock mode, Nintendo says turn it sideways and just play with it, which is how you use it, but with the big hands like me, it's kind of hard to do. The joystick and buttons are actually fine, but the shoulder buttons are really hard to get to. I don't know if you can tell if it's closer, and I'll do show close-ups, but it kind of is inverted in there. It's down in there. So you can play it, just kind of working. Hopefully you're hitting the shoulder buttons, and especially with Mario Kart, that's the jump button, or that's the use your item button. Those are very important parts of it. Now, the piece that comes with the Joy-Cons is actually a little strap here, and that does elevate the buttons. And so what that happens is it brings out the buttons, doesn't really have any spring to it, and you're hitting it and you're kind of hoping you're really making an effort, you're making a thing. Makes it a little bit bigger, but it really doesn't help anybody who wants to have any type of grip on their controller. Now with the Fastnail controllers I picked up from Amazon, you can actually see it's a plastic molded shell, and the buttons actually have a little bit of bounce to it. I don't know if it's spring or what type of piece they put in there. And the controllers pop in super easy, super nice. Right like that. There's also a blue one as well. And what happens is now that actually gives me ability to hold onto the Joy-Con. I'm not putting all my pressure trying to balance it on my fingers like this. I can actually hold onto it like a controller. I can use the shoulder buttons to jump and move around, and I can use all the buttons. And what this does is it actually turns it into a real controller, right? It has a feel, it has the look of a controller. One of the worries I originally had was the color matching. I originally got the Neon Joy-Con bundle from Nintendo, so I picked up the Neon Joy-Con matching controllers from Fastnail, and I can say that the color matching is pretty on point. The red matches the red, the blue comes in really nice with the blue, because they're not primary colors. You know, Nintendo has a soft baby blue or kind of light reddish for the controller. Overall, this is a nice piece of hardware. I mean, for $12 for a 2-pack, you really can't go wrong. I ended up ordering the red and the neon blue. They offer gray, they offer neon yellow, and a couple other colors as well. If you're taking them to a party and everyone gets Joy-Cons, it's kind of nice to offer a controller over just the tiny Joy-Con. Now, if you're playing something like Super Mario Party and you have the motion controls, or if you need to access the R or ZR buttons on the controller itself, it really doesn't lend well to that. But if you're playing something like Mario Kart where you're racing, using these shoulder buttons, the face buttons of the Joy-Con, it actually makes a big difference and helps out a lot. I'm going to put a link to the item in the description of the video so you can check it out yourself, see if you want to pick it up. It's something I definitely highly recommend. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.